Hi guys, I'm Tiffany and that's Erin, and we are from Team Ohana. Welcome to tonight's Day in the Life of Coaching call. This is just an opportunity for us to share a little bit about what we do as Beachbody coaches, what life is like, and be able to hopefully answer some of the general questions that you have about coaching and about our journeys in general. Erin is going to kick us off and share first, and we're going to get rolling. So take it away.
Hi guys. So my name is Erin Holmes, and I'm so excited that you're listening to this call. We're just going to be sharing with you a little bit about our journey as coaches, and then a little bit about how this all works, how much time it takes, and just, is this the right thing for you? So just for a little bit about me, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have two kids. They're currently 5 and 3, but I started this journey when my youngest was almost 1, so a few years ago, and it's just been a really amazing journey, honestly. I can say that I feel like I've grown so much as a person through just doing these programs and being a coach, being able to help other people and learning, continuing to learn. Even though I'm a stay-at-home mom, I'm learning about social media and business tools and time management and all these different things. So as well as the physical benefits, obviously, of getting in great shape and always having the accountability to keep on the right track for me personally. And it's given me an amazing creative outlet as well, just to be able to come up with ideas of how I want to share my story. And I have the friendship and the support of Tiffany, my coach, and our whole team. So it's really been a wonderful thing in my life. I love our summit trips that we go on every year, where we get to learn a lot about business and also just have fun together and have bonding and girl time without the kiddos along the way. So a little bit about how I put everything fit it into my day, my busy life with my kids. They're both home with me all summer, so that's been fun and exciting. And honestly, I just take it and I break it into little pieces spread throughout the day. I've gotten really pretty consistent with trying to get my workout done in the morning, so I get that out of the way, get it off my plate. If you have kids that are in school, maybe you would do it after you drop them off at school. Everyone's different. Everybody has a different schedule, but I find that if I can get that workout done, then I take my sweaty selfie picture, and I already have that to share with the people in my challenge group, and also on my social media, like Instagram stories and things like that, that I can show that, hey, I'm doing my journey. And I drink my shake, and I just take a few minutes in the morning usually to check in with my group. Like I said, we have challenge groups, which is where we support our clients that we are working with. And at the beginning, you'll be welcome to roll up into Tiffany's group or my group if you're on my team. And really, it just takes like 5 or 10 minutes to just respond to people who have already been posting, check on people. It's not that much time. You probably spend that much time already just scrolling through Facebook in the morning, checking to see what people are doing. And I really find that I don't have to create that much content throughout the day. I'm really just documenting my life. So like if, after I make my healthy wrap or salad at lunch or whatever I'm having for breakfast, I just take a picture of it and I can share that. So it's really not that time consuming. And I just kind of find ways to send messages throughout the day. I do try to sit down to my computer for maybe like 30 minutes or an hour a day, just because I am trying to really build my business, but everybody's different. Everyone has different priorities and different amounts of time. I've had times of seasons with my kids where, I'm just doing it 5 minutes here and 10 minutes there. So that works too. And a lot of people spend a little bit of extra time in the evenings, like instead of binge watching for 2 hours of TV, watch an hour and then put a little bit of time toward your business as well. So it's really just whatever you want to make it. And it can definitely fit into the pockets of time that you have throughout your day and in your life. So you want to take it away, Tiffany?
Sure. If I can figure out how to unmute my computer. Yes. Hi, guys. Erin, I love your story. And I have to tell you guys, like, Erin and I have known each other for a long time. And Erin's like that perfect example because a lot of you are probably in the same situation where you've worked with me or you've worked with Erin for a while, or we've asked you to join a group for a long time. And sometimes it's just not the right time to either join a group or even consider the coaching opportunity. And that piece is probably one of the things I love about our business and just doing things when it's right for you. And we'll talk a little bit more about that. But as far as my journey goes, I have been coaching a little bit longer than Erin. It's going to be, well, it's about 4.5 years for me. I'm coming up right on my kind of 5-year anniversary of when I really kind of hit rock bottom in my life. I was going through a lot of stress. I relocated without my husband. I was caring for a 9-month-old. Like, there was a lot happening, and it kind of all started to compound. And about this time, about 5 years ago, it was not pretty. And I was going through a really serious and chronic suicidal depression. I mean, it was just about as bad as you can imagine. And what made it worse was that I think 2 people knew. And that was my mom and my husband. And it was really, really difficult to walk through life trying to portray that things were good when they certainly weren't. And I was not mentally at all in a good space. And when I really started to kind of look at my life, I was having these aha moments, I really got to thinking about, at what point in my life did I really feel my best? When did I have confidence? When did I just from the inside out feel great? Hey, Sarah. And it was during my years of being an athlete. I was an athlete all my life. I played volleyball in college. I had just been active forever. And I got into this little slump like we all do, where life just catches up with you and kind of gets away from you. And you just kind of lose yourself. You lose some of those things that make you feel like you. And so I had bought a Beachbody program on an infomercial. I was that person, right, at 2:00 in the morning when my insomnia was at a height and I couldn't sleep for days. And I was like, oh, that workout looks really good. It looks really tough. Like, I wonder if I could do it. So I bought it on the payment plan. I had no idea what a coach was. I didn't know what a challenge group was. Like, I knew nothing. I just literally watched the infomercial. I posted something on Facebook. I remember asking, has anybody ever heard of this workout called Insanity? You do it at your house, and I think it's on DVDs. And I kind of left it open-ended. And I had 4 or 5 of my old teammates respond to me right away and say, oh my gosh, it's the hardest workout I've ever done. You would totally love it. You should try it. So I bought it on the payment plan because I was on a budget, super tight budget. And I was like, well, if I ordered that, I'm not paying $100 and however many dollars for it. I can probably not have to tell my husband that I just spent $150 or whatever it cost back then. So I got it, and I let it sit around for probably 6 months until I got to this point in my life where I really felt like I got to do something with my life. So I started doing the workouts on November 1st. Of 2013. And I am telling you guys, not only did I discover just how bad a shape that I was in because I wanted to die within the first 2 minutes of the workout, but within the first week, my mind was completely transforming, and I could tell. I mean, I just was in a better mood. I was feeling better. I was so sore I could not even get out of bed, but I took that as this is good change that's happening in my life. And that happens to be a 60-day program. And, over the holidays and that kind of stuff, it took me a little bit longer to finish it. But by the time I finished it, right into the start of 2014, I was back to feeling amazing and back to being myself. And I was thrilled. Yeah, sure. I'd lost some weight and I was feeling physically better. But you guys, that mental transformation that I went through, it's still to this day gives me chills because I know how close I was to not being here. And while I was going through therapy and my husband was so very supportive of where I was, I don't think he really realized how bad it was until I finally got right in the place to be able to even share some things with him. And so it made a huge impact on our family as a whole. And as I got out of that program, I was kind of trying to figure out like what I was going to do next. My sister asked me if I was following a gal on social media who was doing a lot of fitness stuff. And she says, I think she does something with Beachbody. I am on her mailing list. I get her emails. I'm going to look at it because I think she said something about it. And sure enough, she was a coach in our network, and she put something in an email about how she was going to take on 2 new coaches and mentor them to become Beachbody coaches. And I still literally had no idea what it was, but I reached out to her and said, I think I might be interested in just knowing what that is, and kind of did a call like this and learned a little bit about coaching. And I'm like, so you're telling me that I can do this while I work full time and while I'm raising my family and have the opportunity to help somebody else who's maybe going through the same thing as me feel as good as I feel right now? And she said yes. And in that moment, I had a hesitation because I'm like, I don't know if I can really do it. I don't have a clue what that even really means. I really like the discount option because I wanted to start eating better and learning about clean eating. And I was really interested in Shakeology because I hate vegetables. So I'm like, well, that looks like something really healthy that I could eat or drink every day. And so I signed up as a coach, as a discount coach. And within a week of learning more about it, I'm like, that's it. I have to do this. I have to pay it forward, and I have to help somebody else. Even if it's one person a month, I don't care. I just have to help somebody else feel as good as I do. And truly, that was 4.5 years ago, you guys, and I've never looked back. I have certainly had ebbs and flows as a coach because we all have seasons of life, like Erin was just mentioning. And I have had a lot of really amazing jobs in my career, but what I can tell you is that while this is a business, if you want it to be a business with income, you will never feel like it's a job if you're doing it with all your heart, because it is absolutely the most amazing ability to serve other people. And without a doubt, it is the most fulfilling job that I have ever had. I could probably cry daily just from messages that I get about people who feel better, who, whether it's a non-scale victory or a victory, or it's changed the relationship with their husband or wife or kids. Like, there are so many life aspects to this business and what we do as coaches that it's not just about an exercise program, and it's not just about eating out of containers. Like, it is about life. And I think that is the thing that gets me going every single day to be a coach. So I probably way overshared, but that's a little bit about my story. So with that, I want to welcome Sarah. Thanks for joining us, Sarah. I know that Erin and I also wanted to just chat with you guys a little bit about our team and, also our big team, our individual teams, and just kind of share with you what it's like what is life like, and really a little bit more of the kind of day in, day out stuff, because I know we're really trying to share with you a day in the life of what we go through as coaches, especially since we're in different places in our business and different places in life in general, and kind of answer some of those kind of questions that people are always wondering, but sometimes don't want to ask, or sometimes are not sure how to ask. We are a very transparent group, and we want you to have all the information because we want you to feel as great as we do about being a part of our team. So I'm going to let Erin take back over and share some of those things with you guys, and then I'm going to talk about some of the tough questions.
Okay, I think I'm unmuted now. So Yeah, I think we'll start by just telling you guys a little bit about our team and what our team personality is and kind of our philosophy. Like Tiffany was saying, we are really just in this with our heart, leading with our hearts. And really the whole company is really about focusing on how you're changing other people's lives. And really it's this, we want to reverse the trend of obesity in our country. We want to help, but our team particularly, I think really we want to help other women and other moms, and certainly men too, but I think it's just we tend to focus on women, to really help them to get the control back of their life, to focus on how you can help yourself and have time for self-care, and really feel like you matter, and you have you're honoring yourself by through working out and eating healthy, and it's something that I think is just, it's so sad that so many people, oftentimes that's like the first thing when you get busy or stressed, it's like the first thing that goes out the window is your own personal health. You just put all your energy into everyone else and everything else that you have to do. And I mean, it happens to the best of us. I definitely was there when I just went through a cross country move 6 months ago, and just all the stress and everything. So I don't judge anyone. I totally understand. And we really, as a team, we just want to come alongside other women and support them and help them and give them these amazing tools that we have that have helped us so much, these programs that we have used and that we just see so much benefit in. Right now, the program we're doing is amazing. It's 4 days a week and only like 30 or 40 minutes a day. And so really we're not focused on how much we're going to make for like a paycheck or anything like that. It's just about helping other people. And for me personally, it's extremely fulfilling. Just like Tiffany said, just getting the messages from people saying, thank you for helping to motivate me. Like even fellow coaches and things like that, when they just say thank you for being there for me or for answering the question that I had. It's extremely fulfilling personally. And it's like Tiffany said, the best job in the world, because you just feel like you are getting so much just from giving to others. And also another thing that I love about it is just the fact that it's so flexible, in the times that life is crazy. I back off a little bit. Maybe I'm not trying to invite as many people or get as many new clients, and that's okay. There's nobody telling me I have to work a certain number of hours a week. It's all just whatever my pace is that I can put into it. And then the times that I can go for it and really commit and put more time towards it, then I see that reflected in my paycheck and how my team is doing. So that's what I love, is that we really just, you can do this business however you want to do it. And there's nobody telling you, oh, you have to meet these certain like requirements this month, or else you're not going to, get some special recognition or whatever. We love all of our coaches, whether they are discount coaches and just doing it for, like Tiffany said, just getting the products at a 25% discount. That's amazing too. And that's awesome. Or if you want to just push yourself and make it into a business, then that's awesome too. But we're all in different places in our lives, and we just really respect that about our coaches, and we really care about everybody just on a personal level.
Totally.
Did you want me to talk about training now too, or?
Yeah, go ahead and tackle training. And I'm going to just talk a little bit about our business structure and kind of the different coach, discount versus business coaching a little bit time-wise.
Sure. Yeah. So our company has a really great training program. And if you decide that you want to coach and you want to do it as a business, then we will take you through that. It's very simple, and it's a self-guided program. You just get some emails that give you the information, and there's videos, and we check in with you and do calls with you. And it's really like the first 30 days is like the training period, where we give you the information that you need to get started. And then from there, there's weekly national wake-up calls, which is just a way to keep updated on what's going on in the company. And we also have our team calls that are usually about once a month, but everything is 100% optional. It's whatever you can fit into your time and your schedule. There's also our team Facebook group, and then there's also Beachbody Facebook groups. So there's like a lot of different ways to get the information, and we're always available to you through, phone calls or messaging. It's really just whatever you have time for and whatever your preferred method is of communication and whatnot.
Exactly. So I'm going to tackle the big question. And it is the number one question that Erin and I get the minute we talk to somebody about being a coach. And it is a question I ask. It is a question she asks. And it is 100% okay to ask it. And that is always the question of, is this business a pyramid structure? And most people ask if it's a pyramid scheme, which I have talked to my husband about this, like different ways to tackle this question and whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Like the simplest way to put it is that it is a business period. And even though you are your own business owner, yes, okay, it is a MLM, which is a multi-level marketing company, which it is Beachbody. That is every makeup company, skincare company, oil company. Every one of us probably can name off 25 friends who is in some type of a entrepreneurial, I have a hard time with that word, opportunity. And they're all set up and structured the same way. Some certainly with different, commission structures, with different recruiting structures. There's all kinds of different words that get used. And the best way that I can describe it, because people always ask me, I'm like, yes, okay, you are the boss, right? So you're at the top of the company. And then anybody that joins you to be their own boss, yes, structurally, we have a two-leg system, as we call it, and you just add to your team. You're just building your team. And I described it actually today on my Instagram stories like this, in that I work in the corporate world. And guess what? We have a CEO at the top. And guess what? We have VPs, and then we have directors, and then we have managers. Like, that's a pyramid, you guys. And it seems to be an okay structure if you're in the corporate world. But as soon as people start to have their own business and they're doing a side hustle or trying to do something else for income, questions start to arise. So we just like to put everybody at ease and tell you very honestly, yes, it is multi-level marketing. But the difference where people start to think of a scheme or a Ponzi scheme, I did have that question this week, is one, we have an exchange of goods. So while the good news is you never have to carry a single ounce of inventory, you are not the customer service representative. You are simply the coach. You are the direct line of relationship and empowerment to the people that you work with to help them live the best life and give them the resources and tools to do that as a coach. But you don't have to fulfill orders or deal with returns or have a closet full of products to be sending out to people. We have such a streamlined process to allow you to control your own cost, because we're all on a budget, but at the same time allow you to give exceptional customer service to somebody. So hopefully that answers it. Erin, anything you would add to that? No? Okay. So the next thing, Erin and I've kind of both referenced the discount code. A lot of times we're referred to as a preferred customer discount. There is one structure in our company, you guys, and it is being a coach. And so whether you are just wanting to be on your own personal journey and, like we've mentioned, take advantage of an amazing discount on products, that you sign up as a coach. It's like a preferred customer, or what are they? I think that's the name of it. Preferred something. I can't remember. Like in Roden and Fields, they've got their own little name for it. I know that Arbonne does. Like everybody has their own little way of either being a distributor or a consultant or whatever. Ours is simply being a coach, because that is what you will do. You do not have to be a nutrition expert. You do not have to be Miss Six Pack, abs, eating nothing but spinach all day. Hello, we drink wine when we're not pregnant, and we, enjoy chocolate, and we, live our lives. We're all busy and crazy. And like Erin said, this is your own personal journey that you're on. And if you have somebody that you're working with who says, I want six-pack abs, guess what? You have workout programs and nutrition programs to help them get that. But that does not mean that that is what you have to be. You just have to be yourself. So you can start as a discount coach, and we would love to teach you just how simple it is to work with somebody and just share your journey wherever your comfort level is with social media, personal interaction. Maybe it's just your church group, whatever that is, to be able to share about what you're doing and earn back enough, income basically to pay for your Shakeology every month, or pay for your performance products, or your beach bars, or whatever it is that you want to order on a monthly basis. It's totally doable with almost no effort to be able to do that. So if you're in a situation where you're like, I'm on a super tight budget and I really want this, well, we can teach you how to do that so that you don't have to have that financial stress. But we also want to be able to share with you how amazing the business potential is as a whole. I mean, we have people on our team who are paying off credit cards, who are saving, putting extra money into college funds for their kids, who are working on, life dreams of vacations and building homes. And I mean, everybody's life is in a different place. And to be honest with you, I mean, this is me most days. I'm trying to work so that I can have some help once a month clean my house, because it is a freaking disaster most of the time, and I don't have the time. My husband's home less than I am, and so if my income goal for the month can be a couple $100 so that I can have some help, dude, I'm in, right? And everybody is different. You might get into this and be like, I really love this, and I have a 6-figure income that I need to replace. How do I do that? Guess what? We have the training and the tools to help you learn how to do that. But we can never guarantee your income, and we can never say, oh, if you do these 5 things, you're going to absolutely get there, because it might be 50 things that you have to do to get there, and it might be 10 things that you have to do to get to your goal. It's 100% up to you, the time and the effort that you can put into it, if that is what your goal is. But as Erin was mentioning, we don't care what your goal is. We're going to support it 100%. So wherever you are at, that is our kind of main pillar of our team, is to meet you where you are, whether it's the first time we're working together and it's your fitness journey, or you've been working with us for 4 years and now you want to take this step to be on our team as a coach. Wherever you are at in that journey, we're on that journey with you and in that trench with you every day. That's just how we operate. You are our friends and our family. You are never a number that we're trying to reach. You're never anything like that. And we have a lot of amazing recognition in our company for different ways that you're building your business. And so there's always something very cool to strive for, but there's never a mandatory or a requirement, like Erin was mentioning. So I hope, we just want everybody to, 1, have all the information, 2, to feel totally at ease, and just understand that we're coming from very different places, but I hope that you're seeing overall that we're all on the same page within our group. So that is kind of the difference between being a preferred discount customer and working your business. And really the other main question that I get, and Erin was touching on it a little bit too, was just truly how much time do you put into your business if you're working it as more than just for the daily discount. And I really will echo what Erin says, in that it really depends truly on you. Some days you might have 10 minutes while you're in the carpool line and you shoot out a couple of invitations to your next fitness challenge group or your next clean eating group or whatever it is that you want to do. And that's how our business primarily works. We host these closed private groups, primarily on Facebook. We also have an awesome phone app that we can use as well, that if you have no interest in social media, you can still have a very cool community feel and run a group every month. And it's truly designed to give you a community aspect. You want to bring people together. That's our goal, to help each other. Peer support is huge, and empowering each other, sharing. I mean, come on, how many times are you on Pinterest every day looking for a recipe? We do that in our group. We shoot out a note saying, I have to have some help for dinner. What's your best go-to? And you get 10 responses right away. And yes, sometimes those are still Pinterest links, but you get my point. Like, we're all about sharing. And so whether that's 5 minutes a day, it's an hour a day, or you do this basically full time, that could be 10 hours a week for you. It could be 20 hours a week for you. And if you're coming off of a corporate job where you worked 50 or 60 hours a week, dude, that's a huge amount of time that you're getting back to have your own business and income, and have your family and your life and volunteer time or time at the school or church or whatever it is that you want to do. So I can't say it any better than Erin did about the amount of flexibility that you have, because guess what? You're the boss, and you make the hours and you make the rules, and you do what is best for you and your family, and that's it. So hopefully that's the best way I can kind of reiterate what Erin was saying without being too repetitive. But I know that we didn't want to deep dive into a lot of stuff. If you're watching this on a replay, thanks for watching the replay. On the YouTube link, I've got mine and Erin's emails. I want you guys, if you have any questions at all, just email us, okay? We want to help you work through it. We want to help answer your questions. We want to be there for you to help welcome you into our coaching community and our family as a whole. And that's our team name, Team Ohana. Ohana is family in Hawaiian. It is who we are and how we treat each other on a daily basis. And we would love for you to be a part of that when the time is right for you. Erin, any closing remarks?
I think you said it great, Tiffany. And we just really want to welcome you into this sisterhood that we have, this family, and really just be able to support you, meet you where you're at, cheer you on as you are on your health and fitness journey or business journey, business goals. It's so much fun too. I think we didn't really talk about all the fun that we have just getting to be together and just learning new things. And when we go on our trips to Summit and things like that, it really is. We just enjoy it so much, and we really have fun with what we do too. So I think that you should definitely give it a try. My kids are being loud now, so I'm going to end it right there. But if you're on the fence, I would just say, try it. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee if you're signing up with a challenge pack. So you really have nothing to lose, and you have so much to gain from it. It's really, really, I'm so happy that I did it.
I'm so happy you did too. It's clearly, there's no looking back for me, almost 5 years into it. Our network is old, you guys. Our coaching network has been around for 10 years. And in the world of really successful network marketing companies, which is what we are, that is a very long time, and it is a very long time for growth. And if there's anything that I absolutely love about Beachbody from a corporate perspective, you guys, is that it is a lot of fun. All the events that we do, not only the big summit in the summer that Erin mentioned, we have quarterly local events, and you do not have to host parties, but it is a shit ton of fun to get together with people in your community and host a workout or just a meal prep Saturday or whatever. Like, it is truly about a community. And I will tell you, I am not an extrovert at all. And I'm trying, this is me, but if I have my choice, I am doing this all day. I am not out at the community center trying to engage with people one-on-one. I like this kind of one-on-one, but that's just my personality. My husband, he can talk to anybody anytime. So, we are total opposites. And I think that that is what makes this great, is that it does not matter what your personality is. As long as you're being yourself, you can be an amazing coach and an amazing mentor to somebody and change their life. So, you guys, I'm going to leave it at that. The only other thing I was going to say about Beachbody was that they are all about personal development, personal growth, innovation, and hands down quality. Like that is it. Like it is the cream of the crop. And they absolutely walk the walk at the corporate line and have our back all the time. So I want you to trust you're in good hands no matter what. But okay, with that, I will end this. We hope that you guys have a great night, great day whenever you're watching this. And thanks so much for joining us. Bye.